Hello everybody and welcome back to Hollywood Sports. What's good everybody? What's good? As you can see guys, and I wanted to show you guys game number 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. We beat them 20-3. The game was tight all the way up to the fourth quarter, and then we just made stuff happen, man. We just got in a rhythm. We got synergy, and we just got the momentum, and we took over that game 20-3. The game was closer than the score looks, guys, I promise you. And I wanted to show you that game, but again, I had some recording problems. But we're going to start out in week number 2, guys, against the Arizona Cardinals. As you can see, they're 0-1. We're 1-0. It's time to get it on, guys. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Franchise mode with the Washington football team. As you can see, guys, we're overall 77. They are overall 81. We got a big task on the road. Let's do it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome to Hollywood Sports. All right, look at Patrick Mahomes' jersey right there, man. Yeah, most likely. I don't think they're on our schedule. There's our coach Ron Rivera right there. There's my man Kendall Fuller. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Matthew Ioannidis. Ryan Kerrigan. Nice overall 81. Terry McLaurin. He had 2 receptions, 28 yards, and 1 touchdown in the last game. Beautiful player, man. Beautiful player. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Today,
let's do it.
From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA.
You know, our season goal, guys, is to make the playoffs. That's all I want to do is make the playoffs. That should be any team's goal, is to make the playoffs. You know, I love these intro scenes right here, these little highlight clips before the game. I like those. Nice touch.
We'll see Kyler Murray and the
That's the man we got to worry about, Kyler Murray right there. We're going to try to contain him in the pocket.
And the Washington football team.
Let's go, let's go.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
You know, even though we beat Philly, guys, they were playing some good football, man. Carson Wentz was on fire.
They were in a frenzy.
I don't want to go through a game like that again.
And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Washington football
10-yard
team.
Drake. That's the man we got to stop right there. All right, guys, our first home game. Let's do it.
With Charles Davis, I'm
Brandon Galton and Charles Davis on the call.
As they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road.
Go,
now they get their first taste here at home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy.
The Browns
of the
beat the
great tailgate, great fans
Bengals, man, 45-17.
Meanwhile, for visiting
some high scores, just like preseason.
Last time out, so they'll be looking Charles to make it 2 in a row.
And what I
boom! All right, here we go.
Game tape and their victory last
good
week.
Kick, Trustway. Let's go, baby.
In every phase. Good offense.
I like this stadium, man. It's a beautiful stadium down here in Arizona.
Teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The Cardinals coming out led by Kyler Murray, the offensive rookie of the year a season ago, and back for more here in year number 2.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on.
Should have been watching his stats right there. Wasn't paying attention. All right, defense, let's go, baby. Gun wide trip sweep. 3 wide receiver set, 1 running back, and 1 tight end. Here we go.
Yeah. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with
I got my formation subs going. Got guys in their strength positions. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go.
And they'll get him down after
a
pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again on second.
Come on, guys. Lock up, lock up, lock up.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And past the 40 before he's out.
You know, we got a lot of speed at corner, man. And we still get beat. We still get beat. We got nice speed at the corner spot.
I expect those numbers to continue to climb.
All our corners in the 90s, I think, man. Oh, good defense right there. Good defense, Fuller. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, man.
If you don't make the tackle right there, he's going to take it.
Come on, guys. Man up. Man up. Let's go.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Man up.
Sliding out.
There you go. You ain't going nowhere. Good job, Cole Holcomb.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Good job, baby.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own.
3rd and 6. Come on, guys. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Situation.
Come on.
3rd and 6.
Let's go deep. Let's go deep.
Third down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kylie Murray was going to think about running out of there. He was thinking about it. He got rid of that football, though.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on
Oh, yeah. See? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chase was getting ready to get him. Chase Young was getting ready to get him, baby. Good job, Kenneth Fuller. Good job, baby. Good D. Good D.
On 4th down,
way to cover. Way to cover.
To kick it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Block, guys. Block. Oh, nobody touched him. Nobody touched him.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt. No return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive.
Let's go, Haskins. No interceptions, baby. Let's keep it that way. 14 for 15 last week against Philly for 136 yards. Man, he was making some good passes. All right, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Let's see if we can get a run game going against these boys here.
A first carry for the converted.
Come on, man.
J.D. McKissick.
Give me some control, yay. Oh, man, Dallas. Did Dallas win that game? I thought they won that game.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Detroit beat Green Bay, man. Big upset right there. Big upset.
Which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef.
We were trying to juke up in there, man. We was trying to juke.
That's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Haskins. This is
good catch, Thomas. Good catch, Thomas.
And he'll get this.
Look at these high scores, man. The Colts beat the Vikings 38-24 in week 2.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses.
Get it right, defense. Get it right, baby. Talk about it. Talk about it.
The defense, it hurts them in so many ways.
Look at Haskins with that beautiful pass.
Teams like to be
Let's go, man. Let's go.
And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he
gotta remember that they played a cover 2 hard flat on that play. We gotta recognize it. CPU tendencies, man. Block, guys. Block. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled it.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Block! What are you standing over there for?
And this
Who's that just standing there?
As he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of
problem?
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Woo.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
Slow start, but that's okay.
They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Hey, Ron, if you're watching this video, Ron Simpson.
And the Cards will take over first.
I think you were right about the punts, man. The punts do seem short, Ron. I meant to tell you that. They do seem short. I just noticed that.
Better than they did their last possession when they
Shout out to Ron Simpson Gaming, guys. Shout out to Ron Simpson Gaming.
They control your fate.
He told me about the punts being short. I think he's right.
You start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating
Let's
1st
go.
downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Get it!
Now a nice
come on!
He hauls it in. And he slips up past the 45.
And by the way, guys, I started my franchise over, and I do have the real custom rosters right now, the real live NFL rosters. I went back and it worked. After the patch, it worked.
But now he's entered season number 17.
Oh man, we should have had that pick right there.
Receptions list, just 171
Come on, Fuller. Come on, baby.
behind Jerry Rice, and maybe he's found new life as he continues to pile up the big numbers.
First carry.
Oh yeah, I don't think they can run on us, baby. They can't run on this defense. Let's go.
Really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
We just got to contain Kyler Murray, man. Contain him. 2nd and 9. Let's go, D. Lock up.
At their
Lock up.
49-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
Beautiful stadium. Beautiful
Here's
stadium.
2nd and 9.
Come on, guys. We're playing a lot of man coverage. We got to get some pressure. All right, they're switching up. They're switching up. Come on, guys. Stick, 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 stick.
From the
stick.
gun, Murray, Fitzgerald on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there.
I'm scared to press him, but we got a robber right here. We got a robber.
Territory now.
We're going to try it. Here we go. Press robber. Man coverage.
Murray, you give. This is Drake.
Kenyon Drake, the ball carrier.
In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apple.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
There we
the
go.
line of scrimmage.
Where you trying to break them tackles, man?
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
We got the first, guys. Come on now.
For the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nothing open downfield.
Yeah, we definitely got to put the spy up too. Contains and spies on him.
Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield
Let's go, D.
and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own
good
number
defense.
or scramble and turn it into a big play as well.
Good job, Payne. All right, we blitzing, guys. We blitzing. Here we go.
It's a gain of 5.
We blitzing. Here we go.
2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. They were
dropped
looking
it.
for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third
Look at that
down.
draft class, baby. Look at that beautiful
And as a
draft
first
class
rounder,
right there. Let's
A
go.
lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away.
He still got by.
Eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago.
He's athletic, man. He's a good quarterback. It's hard to bring him down. It's hard to catch him.
Credit to the entire scouting organization.
We had to spy up and everything.
Personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
On 1st and goal, Drake.
Good D, good D.
And he will push his way forward.
tackle, Chase.
About the 3-yard line.
Tackle,
Only a
Bill.
yard
Boy.
on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
What are they running?
They'll try to run with Edmonds. They're able to get a couple here, but won't
D,
get
good D,
across
guys.
the
Good
players.
defense.
Stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
His path
We're playing goal line. We're playing goal line this time. We're playing goal line.
Find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
We're playing goal line.
A reminder
Gaps all,
coming up
gaps
at
all.
halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman.
Press,
will have stats
press.
and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Out That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Steven Sims now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Terry McLaurin.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. His throw incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Inman able to bring it in. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Haskins back to the air. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Haskins. Open man here, Sims complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
It's a gain of 20.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 2nd and 7, Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes Kenyon Drake in the Arizona offense to take over. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he hits Drake. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the gun, Murray. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Murray, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. 28-7, your final score. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. 21-18, your final. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Haskins, a quick throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
To Terry McLaurin.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Now Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
48 yards.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Counterplay, Drake. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Operating from the gun. Murray. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 10.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play. From the 44, Haskins, and his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And they'll get to this and touch it, looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And DeAndre Hopkins with another catch. And let's face it, when Arizona made this trade, there had to be no one happier than quarterback Kyler Murray, who had been pushing his management to draft his college teammate C.D. Lamb out of Oklahoma. But when they made the trade for DeAndre Hopkins, they didn't need to do that anymore. This guy's an all-pro receiver. He's been the top 3 in receptions the last 2 seasons. And now with Larry Fitzgerald already there, and you add DeAndre Hopkins, the possibilities endless for the Arizona Cardinals in the passing game.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Murray, that's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, even I can figure out that DeAndre Hopkins is clearly one of the best receivers in the game. Over the last 3 seasons, over 1,100 yards in each season. And don't forget, defenses have been keying on him each and every snap. This guy produces no matter what the situation, no matter what the coverage. Just find him and get him the football.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing again, Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. And he'll go down at the 28. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Murray to air it out again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, That really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Haskins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. On first down, Drake. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The ball carrier.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
It's good to make it 17-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
At their own 20.
So here's Haskins in the Washington offense. Down by 10, a minute 53 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Haskins. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. Now it's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Fourth down, here's Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Sims to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st down, it's Haskins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. Today's final.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.